Gonna do a quick video. Reading glasses. Yes, the first time I was prescribed prescription reading glasses was in 1990. I was at Nan's place, Nan Ruby, Dad's mother. So I was at Bangalow Street in Ettalong Beach. We just come back from, actually I wonder if we've got a photo here of that. We just come back from the reptile park in Gosford, and I'm reading one of the books. And so we've got anything in it. Basically, Dad said, "Are you having trouble with that? What's wrong?" It was my dad that picked it up because my mum was never. Well, mum was never in our life. Mum didn't care. My mother didn't care, and her sisters don't care. Her sisters are only out to get what they can gain. I'm so fed up with this. So my deadbeat cousin, Christy Childs, she's a fucking deadbeat. I've been saying for the last 9 years. My nan Lola used to always say give Christy Childs, tell her bullshit stories. So she goes and repeat it. Like, say you're doing this. Like, me say, because she's always asking, how'd you afford that? Where'd this come from? And like Nan said, go tell her you're selling drugs or something, like shit like this. That's what my Nana Lola did. My Nan hated her. My Nan Lola hated her guts, and so do I. Absolutely hated her guts. We had to put up with her because of, Nan. Basically, Nan was always like, if you piss her mother off, you know what's going to happen. They're going to stop me seeing you. Like, Nan couldn't stand it. Nan used to get on the phone to me every single time they left her place for the free feed, is what Nan used to call it. I've had him here for their free feed. They sit down, park their fat asses down, they get their free feed and they leave. That's what she talks about her daughters. So Nan used to call me straight away and start bitching and tell me about what they've said and so forth all the time. So Robin Childs, who works for a window licking organisation, is just a deadbeat drunken loser, and her children are deadbeat losers like her. They've they've all helped each other out with jobs in disability or a room or a house with no steps and all this ridiculous crap. They're social workers now, and Christy Childs reckons she got a social work bullshit. And their attitude back was always like, Justin can't read. It's like, how do you know if I can or can't read? Because I always read scripts fine. I've always read fine. I read at work fine. I've actually got all my emails and so forth. The only time was, if I've ever struggled in my life was when I wasn't wearing my glasses. And that's just, the simple fact is, and I'll explain exactly what happened back in 1990 when the words kept running into each other. And Dad's like, you need glasses. Not uncommon, people in the family have glasses. So basically, it was just getting fuzzy. It was fuzzy. So if I'm reading a word in a book, it was fuzzy. So you could see, anyway, he goes, that's just glasses. Got my eyes tested in Gosford. Yeah, needed glasses. Dad was with a net back then, had glasses, and Mum stopped me wearing them. And plus, they didn't bother me. I didn't want to wear them. So there's two things to that. I did not want to wear the frigging glasses to school because they made me look like a dog, okay? And that's the truth. So there's that part of it. So yes, I did not want to wear the bloody glasses. And the second part was my mum wanted to make it out to be something else, like dyslexia or something, because that's what they're always going on. It's like, my dad's like, that's not frigging dyslexia. And Mum goes, yes, Margaret, you've got dyslexia, and your dad's got dyslexia, and starts making up all these stories. And Dad's there going, my dad hasn't got dyslexia. I haven't got dyslexia. Like, it's just bullshit. And like, Dad would do these little things, like when he gets the shit. So he, like for example, if he wanted to use a computer, he could, for example. But it's like, no, I'm a builder. I've been building my entire life. Why do I want to get home and sit in front of a freaking computer? Like, after you got injured and so forth. So he'd be like, no, can't do it. He's just a joker like that. I get it. His body's had it. He can't do this. Like, he's got scars all down him. He had to have all this reconstructed. He's cut from here to here. He's had so many operations because he built for like 7 days a week. Like, literally, my dad can't do that because he had to have all his hand reconstructed. The last thing he wants to do is sit down at a freaking computer and type, I can tell you now. And I'm sorry, I agree with him. So when people are going, but you could do something in computers, he's like, what do you want to do something in computers for? Like, his arms kill, his hands kill. Like, why the hell do I want to do something in computer? Like literally, his body, after he retired from building, has shit itself. It's like, I look at him some days, my dad, Mark Fleming, and think, well, he's just stitched together. I'm like, the poor guy. Like, and where did it all go? On his ex-partners. It didn't go to his children. The money that my father made did not go to his children, went to his bitch first wife, and then the one he had the daughter with on the second. That's where his money went. 2 women. Women. It went to my fuckwit mother who gave it to her second husband's family. Didn't go to his kids. No, it went to the women. And I'm sick of this in Australia. I'm so sick and tired. I had a gut full of fucking Australian laws. The bullshit that these fucking women carry on with. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm glad I was born gay, and I've been gay for a very long time since I basically come out gay, and I've always been comfortable with that, and had beautiful women like my great grandmother and my grandmother in my life. But when I grew up, and I took the manipulative, brainwashed bubble goggles off that my mother kept feeding us rubbish all the time, and then started asking questions and seeing things for what they are. It's like, you liar. It's like, it's disgusting. I'm so sick and tired of the Australian legal system, because my dad, like, you go and look, my poor father, he gets up and he still mows that lawn. He really can't move. I hate the fact that I have chronic fatigue and pain in my joints and muscles, and I won't even talk about it with my dad, because I'm like, I'm not going to mention it with my poor dad, because I know what my dad has gone through. He has got scar in here, he's got scar in here, he's cut right, he's got thick scar here, he's got thick scar here. No wonder he looks fat, but that's because he's got no muscle. Like, they've cut out all these out. His whole section's been cut here, he's stitched together, he's a patchwork fucking bear. That poor man did nothing but work continuously as a builder. And what did he have to show from it? Narcissistic, control freak, toxic, vindictive, take women. I've had kids to you owe me. Yeah, my own mother is just as bad. I had your kids, you owe me. I fucking, Jesus Christ, do I hate Australia because of that. I had kids, you owe me. Yeah. Welcome to Australia. We are the most disgusting, pathetic, useless country when it comes to a legal system. So what did my dad do? What does he show from all this hard work and his body's destroyed? Well, he had kids. So he's got nothing. Well, yes, I shouldn't say he's got nothing. He's still got his house and so forth, but he should have a lot more than what he had. Did the money go to his kids? No, it didn't. What did it go to? It went to his ex-partner's wine. It went to their life and their lifestyle. It went to the female's lifestyle. Didn't go to the kids. Did not go to the kids. Oh, my mum. Oh, well, my mum gave it to her second husband. So it went to my mum's second husband and my mum's second husband's family. It went to the Rackleys. Yeah. Oh, don't you dare ever get me started on fucking women and their entitlement in Australia. And they still want more. I'm 45 years of age and all I've heard is give me. I had kids, give me. Poor me, I've had kids. This is so expensive now. I have to pay for their schooling. I have to pay for their this. Give me. And what do they do? Where does the money go? Oh, I've seen it. It goes to their lifestyle. It doesn't go to the kids. My mother didn't even carry over the stuff, didn't even continue good health for her kids. And the half sister Dad had with Debbie, well, Sky didn't live with Debbie most of her life. So where's all this money gone that men work hard for? It's disgusting. And Australia is an extremely disgusting country. So no, as I'll go back to the initial thing, Christy Childs, the biggest piece of shit liar. So here we are. Now, this is where I'm like, oh, in the medical health industry, oh, they want me to, oh, we're going to have to back down and move on from that. No, I won't. No, I won't. Thank you very much. You made a mistake. I put on the best act I could do. So Danielle, was it Canoe? Someone from the Central Coast. Anyway, this is what it's like. Let me see. So instantly I'm like, oh. So she has talked to my mum, and mum's playing this, oh, he's got dyslexia. Right. So she gives me, I don't want to, that's my shares. What have I got that I can use? That's just, oh, I'm not going to type something up. I don't have anything I can just use that's actually not going to show my personal details okay, here we go. Say it's something like this. So she gives me something with different fonts, different sizing. So I do this back to everybody now. I type up emails and I do different fonts and different thickness and different sizing and so forth. Oh, you want to play games with me? Let me play it back. And I'm there going, so say, what's the bottomless bunch? Oh God, let me put my glasses on quickly. What's a bottomless bunch without a drag performance or 2 or 20? Okay. Yeah, I can read. Since I put my glasses on, of course I can read. So then what I was doing, so I didn't have my glasses on, remember this? So I'm there with Denny on, I'm going. So say this is what I was reading, for example. I'll be doing this going, what? So, bottomless? Yeah. Not the first time I did this. I used to get the shits with dickheads at high school. And be like, oh fuck, I hate this area. Where my mother moved to from Sydney, I was like, oh fuck, I hate it. I have to fucking survive this. Oh, fuck me dead. It was like that. And I can't, and the worst thing is I've been around there, my mother's sisters moved there, and it's like, oh great. Oh, this is fucking fantastic, isn't it? Oh, do I hate her fucking sisters with a passion. Had to just put up with them. Anyway, so yeah. So of course you can see that was fake. So, Marianne Mihowski and fucking Robert and Christy Childs deadbeat. Oh, fuck, do I hate their guts. Why aren't they arrested yet? Why the fuck? I did the best acting scene I could possibly do to try and get those cunts arrested. So anyway, so as per me wearing glasses, yes. Bifocals in 1990, I did not wear them. But when I then came into the workforce, I had no choice but to wear glasses, but I didn't want to wear them. Even though I've had scripts made at Tamworth OPSM in 1999, Blacktown OPSM in West Point in the year 2000 and so forth. I've got a printout from NIB, from the times. Let me see if I've got ones here with the dates. So I've had glasses more than half of my life. And no one would know this. Of course, why would they know this? And why would people know such personal details about me? Like I've been saying for years when all this gathering of information was coming about, it's like, but how would anyone else know this except for me? Like, I've told you the truth and you don't accept it and you want to ask someone else who turns around to him and says, oh no, that's not right. Like a cousin, it's like, well, how would they know? How would they know that information and I wouldn't? How would they know what colour my pubes are? No type of thing. Like I'm being a smartass. Like it was like, how would that person know information that's personal to do with me? And then you're denying me, but I'm telling you the truth. So tell me how that person knows, and I'm the person themselves, and I don't. I've had it. Like I'm not backing down. There's no way. Oh, I love when this fucking Rebecca, this doctor at East Sydney Doctors yesterday. It's like, no, I fucking won't. I'm glad I've met you. I'm not mentally fucking retarded. So don't talk to me mentally retarded on the phone again, you fucking deadbeat. And yeah, we're not backing down. You made a mistake. You gathered information from unreliable sources. You owe me 9 years of damages, and you do owe me my assets, belongings, and savings back, whether the fuck you like it or not, you dumb bitch. But I was polite. I was like, no, I'll move on. It's a legal matter. So it's a legal matter. It's reimbursement for damages because you made a mistake. So you can admit that you made a mistake. Okay? Let me just quickly grab on. Where's medical documents? Saved. Where do I end up saving this to? Just got reports. I'm looking to see where I've actually saved this to. Oh yeah, I did this in 2017. It's like, oh yeah, I can't read. As soon as if there's things that I need to read, and so if there's something that I need to actually read, and so basically if you read it, you make the mistake. So I'll hand it to someone else. Oh no, you're gonna have to read that to me. because that way I can distance myself from any liability and say, well, I didn't read it, it was relayed to me. So you've relayed the information incorrectly. Yeah, I know the legal system. So if it's something important, be like, oh, look, no, I'm sorry, I can't read that. I've got a migraine. And which could possibly be the truth as well. So don't take that the wrong way, because when I get migraines, my eyes go blurry, and even my reading glasses aren't going to help when I've got a migraine. If I won't have my glasses with me, so I deliberately won't wear my glasses, and I have a migraine. I'm like, oh, look, I can't read that. I can't read that. You're gonna read that to me, relay it to me, and they're like, oh, okay. Then if something's missed, like well, it's like, oh, you signed that document. It's like, oh, it was relayed to me. I didn't read it. It was relayed to me, so the information was relayed to me incorrectly. So I'm not held liable for information that's relayed to me incorrectly. That's your responsibility. See, yeah, I know how the law works. So don't fuck with me. It's like this medical health industry and these other dickheads in the last 9 years. Like, man, don't fuck with me. I'm already 10 steps ahead of you wankers. Like, you want to ask something, you ask me. You don't play your little bullshit games. Good question. Where I saved it, because I don't have my dry petition. Hang on. NIB has to be somewhere. Health fund. Real estate fund, negligence, medical legal. Yeah, I've got a negligence and medical legal folder. We're not backing down. I'm not backing down. No backstart, I'm busy. It's on the legal. Documents, signed, lawyer, referral. Yeah. Oh, you're going to find out exactly how much I hate Christy Child's guts. And those low lives on my mother's side. I was always told, my nan said, look, just bite your tongue, keep the peace while I'm alive. When I'm dead, I don't care what you do. That's it. And we used to laugh about it. She goes, I don't care. She goes, but I want to see you, Justin. So if we bring this up now, Baxter, knock it off. If we bring this up now, no and no. Yeah, and no. So, no, and I can see what you want and no. No, yeah, say yes to me. Yeah, so, yeah, now, like, if we bring this up now, you know what's going to happen. They're going to stop me seeing you. So, when I'm dead, I don't care what you do. Yeah, so it was like, right, once Nan's dead, this is it, gloves are off, I'm fucking gonna go after your daughters like you wouldn't believe. I hate their fucking guts. And that fucking, Nan was the biggest instigator, especially when it comes like Chrissy Child. Nan used to sit there and go, I never flogged her hard enough. Oh, I hated her. Oh, Nan fucking hated their guts. That Christy Child's absolutely fucking hated her. We had to put up with her. Had to fucking put up with her. And, yeah. Didn't we? That little low life. Lol, Christy, lol. Fucking loser. Seriously. Bax, stop getting my attention, mister. I don't know what I've done with it, actually. I know I downloaded it somewhere. Maybe I just didn't save it because I didn't need it. It might be under medical documents. And just before I... Medical documents. Prefer, skin, toxicology, medical, knee, lumbar. What? Yes, don't be a smartass. No. Oh, now you want to come in here. No, you're not coming in here. NIB, oh, there it is, okay. Yeah. So NIB statement, I'm just going to quickly have a look at this one. Oh, God, my allergies. No, Bax. Yeah, and you're not coming in here. Where am I? OPS, oh, here we go. Okay, so we have I'll turn it around as well. So 3rd of the 7th, you got OPSM, on sports and fitness. So when people talk about, okay, it's like I've been going to the gym most of my life until I got meningitis in 2010. There we go. So this is when I used to go to Osbod's in Parramatta. There, so I've got record that backs everything I'm saying up. So I keep getting gaslighted. so I can back up every single thing that I've said. So my gym. So why was it? I was always toned. I was always going to the gym. Dentist. Peninsula Private. Okay, that's when I first had polyps removed. So I can back it. So I've got all my medical. So I can actually back up everything I've said. And I'm still getting gaslighted. That's one. Melville should be the ones to do with. Oh, okay, maybe I don't have it here. There should be the ones to do with my contacts. So yeah, I did used to wear blue contacts, but they were actually prescription. Where is it? Marrickville Metro. I used to get my. So there's a. What was his name? Hang on. Might just come up with the. There's dental, there's theatre, that's private. Medical, it should say. No, anyway, look. Spenos. Oh, look, like I can back up everything. So everything I've said, I can back it up. Yeah, like glasses and so forth. So at work, I would never wear my glasses. They used to sit in the pigeonhole out the back in Lagoon Hostess. Then when it comes to doing data entry, memos and emails, I used to go put them on the back computer. I can back up as well with my work at Star Casino. So with Star Casino, ex-employees want to, it's a very jealous, bitchy, gay environment, and I'm not buying into any of that. So if they want to discredit me, I want to get a lawyer because they don't have documents to discredit me. I've got documents to prove what my work was. So I can back up all of my work and my work performance. And Star Casino can't back up that I wasn't a good employee. I've got, like I say everything, because it was the most extreme, bitchy environment. Like this bullshit, I wanted to go back there for friends and stuff. Are you fucking kidding me? Every single ex-employee at Star Casino, I don't really want much to do with. It was the most bitchy cunt environment ever. But I enjoyed going to work there. So I can, and that's why I've even said, there's a video of me where I've said I've walked into Star Casino this month and just relax. Because I used to relax at work. I loved work, but I can look around and see something for what it is, the staff they had. Whether it was, and I don't care, they were fucking bitchy people. And I don't buy into that. They had nothing to be bitchy about. It was just, this sort of toxic, gay sort of bitchiness. And I don't buy into it. It's like I said, there's not one person from Star Casino that know anything about me. And because I wouldn't give them anything. It's like, well, didn't you date this person? Like, that's all you've got. Or did you come from him and say, that's all you got? Like, I would go to work and be doing my job and they're like, so... they'd be asking questions. Or a cousin of mine, came up, to work, whatever, be like, oh, so who's that? Or who's this? Or, type thing, like, how do you know that person? Say if Amanda came in, which Amanda did come in once with Mum, and they want to ask these questions and be like, hi, and I've tried to tell my family when I was working there, it's like, don't come in like you know me. Oh, Margie Clay, that's right. I used to, Mum's old receptionist used to go in with Ross Goodrich, and I was always chatting with them and so forth. And how do you know that person? How do you know this? It's like, that's it. I'm not going to give you anything. I'm not going to tell you who I'm dating, where I'm from, where my family's from, or anything to do with my life, because this is work, and I don't buy into your bitchy behaviour. And whether it was Sam Delante, whether it was William, whether it was even my old boss, whether it was any of these people. So I'm not buying into your bitchy behaviour. That's it. I know how Sam Delante was I love this bullshit. Now, as I've said, I never knew Sam Delante before around August 2001. It was the first time I'd ever met him. And I'll tell you how I know the date so well. Well, for starters, it was coming into winter, or it was winter. So there's a good. The first time I met Sam Delante, it was cold, basically. So there's you can look at it that way. I mean, I've just come back from overseas, from being in the US. So I came back, was working for Star with my first employment day was in March 2001, even though I actually got the job back in the year 2000, went through the process to get the license, the gaming license, but I was away overseas, so I came back and so forth. Anyway, so the other thing, so it was Big Brother. It was the finale of the first Big Brother. So I wasn't really, into Big Brother, but he was having this Big Brother night, finale night at his place. And that was the first time I actually caught up with the guy. It was the finale of Big Brother. And that's it. So that was, August 2001. It has to be. I can look it up, but give or take a week either side, basically. But it's got to be around August 2001. And that's when I first met him. And then towards the end of the year, when he left his partner, whatever, we started dating briefly. And then before my grandfather passed away in November, he passed away in Concord Hospital in November 2002, I'd separated. So where you've got people that have said, oh, you guys were together for a long time. It's like, no, we won't. How do you figure that out? It was a year. There's your timeline. If you can't do timelines, then stop drinking alcohol. I'm so good at doing a timeline. Like I said, because I can paste it to birth, deaths, marriages. This bullshit about, he doesn't bring anyone for his birthday. No, I want to bring my fucking family for their fucking birthdays. You don't, freaking cunts after the last 9 years anyway. I know when people's birthdays are. Like ones I obviously don't care. So when it comes to timelines, so then, when I first saw it, I can tell you every little detail. Okay, and my mother's useless at it. That's because she's a drunken idiot. As far as I'm concerned, I'm done. The last 9 years, I'm done. You've got fucking wankers of police force that I'm sitting back going, it was your job to charge these people. What do you want from me? Oh, that's right. You believe the acting stunt I pulled from 2016 to 2018 was real. Yeah. Well, then I hope I can fuck over the whole New South Wales police and go, you need an overhaul. If you thought that was real, then you're an idiot. So, I can give a whole timeline. So from this date to this date, where were you? It's like, good example is when, I passed back through Tamworth back in 1996, and it was easy because it was, they was doing a models quest there. I was like, I'll stay doing that because I was living at Dad's Empire Bay, but then I actually went through my heat. I won my heat in Models Quest, and then because I was always interested in design and fashion, that's why I did it. And then I went through the next heat and I won that. So I kept winning my heats. I was like, oh damn, I have to stay around the area now. I went through the semi-finals and I won the semi-finals and came run up in the finals, and that's the only reason why I was there. I can give every bit of pinpoint. When I actually did, where I was living, what time, what day, when was this? Bradley Mihowski, my cousin, he was getting christened just before the Melbourne Cup. So I think it would have been end of October, 1998. And before his christening, I had already moved personal belongings back down to Nan's place in Kerry Road. And then why I went to work at the Powerhouse in 1999, and then where I was at this date. And then I was working at Gazebo Hotel in this date, left at this date, straight after the Olympics, and then I was, and doing 2 jobs. Like I can pinpoint everything. Started work at Star Casino. Like I said, met that Sam Delati who was working there as well. Oh, and why did I start off in electronic gaming and not hosting when the job that I applied for was the host job. So in the year 2000, I applied for a host job. The lady who did the interview, she's Egyptian, I can't think of her name. She doesn't work there anymore. Of course, she was in HR. And why I bring that up is because I had a beard. I had a beard in the year 2000. And she said, I'm going to have to shave my beard off for the job. I had a beard very similar to the way my beard is right now. I had very similar, except see how I've got this here? It was cut there. So I had a beard that just went like that, around my chin, like that. In the year 2000, I had a beard. So in my interview in the year 2000, I had a beard. Okay, so I don't know why people keep bringing up about me having an Arabic beard now. I had an Arab, well, that's what they call it. I don't know why. So, well, what was the difference between now to the year 2000? So, wait a minute. What was the difference between year 2000 or year 2005? There's a photo of me when I'm selling my car, and you can see I was doing this beard thing like I am now again. When I was off work. Who cares? So the interview, I actually applied for the host job, and back in those days it was either main gaming floor host or Endeavour room host, and I applied for main gaming floor host, and I was told that they're not accepting. So I went through the whole interview. After the interview, it was, look, we are not accepting from external. It's only internal. So you understand that you're coming for the host job, and you'll get the host job, but you need to go for internally. So first of all, we will put you in electronic gaming, staff in electronic gaming, and then as soon as a host job becomes available, you'll get it, basically. Because I interviewed for the host job. So I didn't interview for any other job except for the host job. That's what I interviewed for back in the year 2000, 24 years ago. Okay, and I can back this up to why. Okay, why did you interview for the host job? I was hosting events at the Powerhouse in 1999, and I was good at it. So at the Powerhouse by Ridges in Tamworth, I hosted the Ladies at Luncheon. I hosted the Millennium Board. There's actually a photo of me in the newspaper in December. I don't know what date it is, but in December 1999. So I was hosting functions in 1999. I was good at it, so I went down to the Star Casino, and because that's what I was doing, because they've got a big function room and so forth in the Powerhouse by Ridges. And I applied for the host job. Okay, and it was Caroline Wright actually who said, you want to get yourself down to Star City Casino back then, and apply for the host job, casino host. That's what I see you as, basically. Anyway, that's and not just because someone told me, but because I enjoyed it. I was good at it. Sorry, my dog's at my feet wanting pats and rubs. That's what I'm doing. Okay, hang on. There you go. You want to be on the camera? There you are. Yes, you little buffhead. It's because I was off all day yesterday. He won't leave me alone today, even to go to the toilet. He's all over me. He's got his separation anxiety. I went to the bathroom earlier, and he's come into the bathroom. I can't even have a shower. It's what he gets. He has to be all near me because he's like, "Don't leave me again. Don't leave me again. Oh no." So yeah. Okay. So yeah, and I was good at it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed hosting, so I did. So that's how I got the job. So you've got other people who ex-employees at Star Casino basing things just on their own projections, assumptions, fabrication, theories, and so forth. And it's like, okay, good. You want to do that? Then you can pay for the damage that your defamation's caused. It's defamation of character and slander. So you want to defame somebody, then arrest them. I've had a go for it. Everybody. I love when you've got people going, but everyone's left the casino now. I'm like, what do I care? What do I care if none of the original staff are there? Why would I care? Like who's making up these weird? He wants to go back there because all his friends. What? Are you insane? I don't do work colleague friends. Sorry, work's work. I go to work. I make money. I go home. I have a separate friend life. Do I have a separate family life? I have a separate relationship life. I have a separate fuck buddy life. I don't do your whole little groupie crap, which is why nobody from Star Casino knows anything about me at all, because I don't do your friends crap. Oh, I loved it. This is the other thing that was going on the last 9 years. He wants to go back there because he misses people or some shit. I was like, what? Everyone's gone. Going back to a job that is a career that I enjoyed, that was really a good income. I recovered and maintained injuries from being mugged. Now it's time, which I was told, 10 years part salary payment. At the end of the 10 years, you can negotiate your job back. So here I am, ready to negotiate my job back. Oh, that's right. Organisations got involved with their little mental health fuck. Oh, because he just wants to catch up with people. Oh, he enjoyed the job because of the people. I'm like, no. What's in your bowl's in your bowl. Don't ask for anything else. So, no, it's got nothing to do with the people. It's got everything to do with the job, the company I worked for, and the money. Oh, I can't stand people when they go, we're like a family. It's like, it's like, we're not a good fit. We're definitely not a good fit. If an employer says to me, you're going to love it here because we're like a family, it's like, we're not a good fit. I'm not going to like it here. Sorry, no, I don't see a job as being a social event. I don't see it as being a family event. I see it as being, this is my job, this is my employment, this is what I get paid to do. So you pay me the money for my work that I do, and that's it. Oh, this is ridiculous. Oh, the shit that I've gone through in the last 9 years is ridiculous. I'll leave it there because I did only want to leave this video for 20 minutes. It's gone to 35, and it did start with the whole bullshit to do with these ridiculous leftist organisations that got involved and didn't know that I've worn glasses. Oh yeah. There's no backing down because my Baxter, you've got your bloody gland problem. I've got your freaking snot. So yeah. Oh no, no backing down. No, yeah, I'm gonna fuck it up for everybody else. Yeah, you pay me my assets, my belongings, my savings back, and I'll have my rent subsidised apartment back and start moving back with my life. Thanks very much. Oh, and yeah, like I said, I don't really care about immigration. The bullshit of the last 9 years. It's like the crap. Who's spreading this crap? Oh, it must be Carol. Yeah, she's a mental retarded fucking loser. My mother. So is her sisters. So is her children. Get fucked. Seriously. Like the bullshit. It's like, if I ever hear someone like employment go, oh, I love it here, it's like a family. Fucking, whose fucking family would you ever love to be around, for starters? But it's like, oh yeah, we're all friends here where we work. Oh, it's like a family. It's like, who started this millennial fucking Gen Z bullshit? Family. This is employment. This is a job where you move up in your job, where this pays your wage. This is an income. This is an employment. This is not family. This is not friends. This is exactly what it is. I love, because when literally in the last 9 years I've had, oh, why you want to go back there? Everybody's left who you knew. So, who cares? What's that got to do with anything? Who cares if there's no one there that I actually know? More the better for me. Who cares if every single person's left and it's a whole different staff? Who cares? I've still got background knowledge in that industry for 10 years, and so who cares if there's not one person that I know? Honestly, who the fuck cares? I'm not the one making up these bullshit stories. Where do people get their information from? It wasn't from me, or unless you grabbed it from the acting scene from 2016 and 2018 when I was deliberately trying to catch people out for prying. Who the fuck cares? This bullshit about friends and shit. No, excuse me. I don't want fame, I want money. I don't do friends, I don't do family. They don't pay dividends, and they don't go up in value like rare antiques and collectibles.